the 27th, and I'm in the middle of making a video, but I got tired of editing, so I came outside to hang with you guys for a little bit, but I didn't realize that out here was gonna be this cold. In Southern California, at the end of May, it's cold. And inside the house is so hot, I even made some ice. And this is not snow cone syrup, it's kombucha that I have poured on the top of it, just like right on the top layer, just a tad. Uh-huh. So, I wasn't watching anything on YouTube all weekend. And finally last night I turned on my favorite YouTubers, the card readers. And I saw one of them showing that video about Macron's wife, the old Ross lady, slapping this man. Well, I don't think she was slapping him. She shoved him in the face like, ugh. I get it. Hi Heather, my darling, how are you? Jose, he don't want to hear about it because he don't like Macron, because he said Macron is constantly trying to have his favorite African leader, Ibrahim, deleted. I don't know if it's him per se that's doing it, but I think France is supposedly doing it, right? Yeah, I can see better with these because these are for the computer. Yeah, so I didn't realize the lady was so much older than him. I knew that she was older. Let me know if the breeze is too much, because if the breeze is too much, I'll go back inside. I knew that she was older, but I didn't know that lady was that old. 72. Now, in the scheme of things, because my husband is 67 and I'm 58, that not too old, but it's too old for him. 47? Dali Bali only 47? Can we just talk about that? I don't like this old young thing. I don't like it when the woman older than the man. I don't like it when the man older than the woman. I'm not a hypocrite. I feel like anywhere from 5 to 10 years older is enough. Anything past 10 years is too much. Hi, Diane. So I went to go look up the whole story about them two because I didn't know enough about it. Come to find out she was his teacher. I think I heard that before though. And he was 15 when she was whole at 39. And she was married. And then they sent him away to some school. The parents sent him away because they were hoping that would break it up. Girl, you can't break it up. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nair. So, I don't know what he did. But I'm going to say maybe he cheated. I don't know if that's true. But that slap looked like something like that. What do you guys think? And I wouldn't say it was a slap. It was like a shove. Did you guys see it? That whole, how much, I didn't even do the math. What the hell, let's round. So from 47 to 50 is already 3 years. From 50 to 70 is already 20 years. She's 72, that's at 22 to 25 years? God damn. Joe's mom, she was never married. Joe's mom lived her entire 84 years without being married. But she was with a guy and had 3 kids for him. And that guy was 26 years older than her. But it didn't last. Lasted for a while, but it didn't last forever. And then the dad, you could say the dad's marriage lasted forever, right? Because he got together with that wife. We didn't even know how young that girl was. We thought that the wife was at least the age of Joe's older sister, who is 3 years older than Joe. No, the wife is younger than Joe. Well, was, because she did, right? The wife's birthday is November 27th, and Joe's birthday is October 12th, and they were born in 1957. And she got together with him when she was very young and stayed with him the whole time. And then 5 days after he dead, she gone. He come back for her, you know. He said, ain't nobody gonna have you. That's what I said. Motto, I deserve the best on YouTube. Thank you. It was a shove, right, Diane? It was a shove. man cute, right, Kathy? The Lee man cute. But Joe no like him. Joe said he messing with my Bali Ibrahim Tarer or whatever his name is over there in Burkina Faso. I don't know the name of the place. Joe talked with a man all day. That African man. Joe said he trying to kill him, so I don't like him. Ay, 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 ay. Eevee, what you do back there? Eevee, what you doing back there? So all of last week, guys, thank you so much for your patience with me, because all of last week I had to make footage for the AI companies. I put out like 15 hours. Thank God you don't have to edit it. You just talk, throw that crap together. It doesn't even have to be a cohesive video. You could take scraps from that video, scrap from video, scrap from that video, and put it together. The who the hell is a crazy Ross man? You can get in the face, you know, model. Thinking is what I got from talking. My my precious granddaughter. Who the hell are these crazy ass people coming in here asking me foolishness? Look, I don't answer stupid questions. Definition of love. What the hell they think this is? Hi, baseball fan. How are you? Yeah, she's giving trouble right now. She needs to take a nap. She's giving a lot of trouble right now. Good for your mom. Good for your mom. Hope that makes her happy. Hope that makes you happy. Hi, Char's Life and Travel. You'll find pretty quickly that I'm not babies. Yeah, so you see the crazy man is fighting with Pootie. I say he brave. I wouldn't say nothing out against Pootie. I'm scared. Ah, ha, ha, ha. He gone. This one with it sexual in the he gone. Really? I need that one there. That must be Joe train that one, Kathy. Joe probably trained that one. Yeah. I'm working with these companies because if I'm gonna create the footage anyways, I might as well sell it. Because look at man, YouTube ain't paying no damn money. So Chat GPT, Google, all of them buying footage, but you have to go through a third party. Hi Decca, how are you? See, everybody gets a friendly hello to them, start to talk blood foolishness. It's ice, mommy. It's ice. She eats ice too, you know. She loves ice. Yeah, so I think I've edited everything off of the computer. I'm actually making some cooking videos, but I'm not posting them yet because I want when I start dropping them, they drop all behind each other, like boom, 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 boom. So I'm trying to build them out in advance so that I don't fall behind with putting out some cooking videos, okay? Please don't scam me. Who the hell is scamming? Oh, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Let me see why this message is held for review. Damn, I can't even go. Let me hide him. All right. You guys, my block hand is hard. We don't put timeout over here. We just block. We don't care anymore. We don't care anymore. We already have 100,000 subscribers. What's there to care about? We are never going to get to 1 million. And I'm not saying that to speak negativity over myself. I just don't care. That million is too far away for me to dream about that, so the hell with that. What we trying to do is make money. We ain't trying to build no damn subscribers and nobody watch. The hell? Okay, he ain't get blocked. We don't need this crazy mother effers up in here. Y'all. Master Modder, I really don't care about making it to 1 million because you don't get nothing for it. You get that gold plaque. They're making them smaller and smaller. And it's not like you're making more money. You know what I mean? If people are not watching, you're not making no damn money. So we don't care no more. I cared about getting to 100,000 and I finally did. After that, I stopped caring. I have over 200,000 at Facebook. Don't care about that either. If I'm not making money at those locations, I don't care. Hey, spit it out. You heard me. She ran with it. She's not supposed to be running and jumping, guys. I haven't gone on my walk because I'm waiting for her 10 days to go by. 10 days is Friday. I am counting down to Friday. Hey, you want your ball? You love me as always, Master. Thank you. We just keep putting out the content. I don't look at the subscribers anymore. I used to look like, how much did I gain this month? Oh my God, I'm this close to 100,000. After I hit 100,000, I stopped caring. It's like, okay, thank you for subscribing, but until the views grow, then I'll feel better. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, what are we doing? Making stuff for the AI. All right. It is actually cold out here today, guys. I cut the sleeve of this blouse because it had a big stain like down here. It was down here. I don't know where that stain came from. It looked like chewing gum, wasn't it? I don't even chew gum. I'm like, what is that? So I just cut it and I didn't hem it yet. It's not fraying or nothing. So I'll hem it when we take the machine down. But I like it like this. I want to buy an overlock machine. And if somebody is watching from Amazon, they have an Amazon account and they sell the overlock machine and they want to send me one, send me one. I'll make a commercial for you. You know those companies that make the they sell the products. Sometimes they like to send you their products so you could make the video so they could sell more product, right? But I'm definitely gonna buy an overlock machine. It's also called a serger because we start serging the clothing that we're sewing so it could look better on the inside. We're gonna step up our game from now till the rest of the year. So she's running around. You see her running? She's running around with a rock in her mouth. Doing what I don't know. I should get her one of her balls. So Chat GPT. I don't have Chat GPT on my phone. I think I'm gonna download that app on my phone. I use it on my computer. I use it to find somebody. You guys remember, maybe some of you haven't been here long enough, but a few years ago, like right before the pandemic, so it might have been 2018 or 2019, Joe went to the post office over there where we had the shop, so not in this town. And he swore he saw a friend of mine that used to live in this town all her life, and then she moved to Oregon. And we stayed in touch for many years after she moved to Oregon. But suddenly she stopped keeping in touch with me. Like her numbers changed. My numbers have never changed. So she would have to get in touch with me. So, how did I find out where she lived? I Googled it, I think. And I found out where she lived, and I went to the apartment where she was renting, and I knocked on the door. It was definitely before the pandemic because I would have never gone there in the pandemic. And nobody answered. I think we rang the doorbell or something. And so, as I wonder if it was then that I left a note. I know that I left a note, and I didn't put my address because if she didn't live there, I didn't want whoever lived there to have my address. So I think I put my phone number and my email. And as we were leaving and we walked alongside the long building, I looked back and I saw her come out the door. And she picked the thing off, the note up off the floor because I put it on the patio, the little door area, the entryway. She picked it up, she looked out. I know she saw me and she went back in the house. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Does she have dementia? Because she's older than I am. She's about 72, right? So she wrote me a letter. So obviously she still had my address. She used to come here all the time for parties. And she said, I don't have a phone. And my brother lives, she was a lot younger than her two brothers. So she was like at least 18 years younger than the brothers. So my brother lives here with me and I'm taking care of him. And he's got like dementia and whatever. So he's very nervous with people coming to the door. And as soon as I get a phone, I'm going to give you a call, okay? And that was that. Never heard from her again. Never pursued it again. I try, Kathy, girl. I try. I buck my head against the wall. Joshua has to come help me. So I had a dream. Fast forward 5, 6 years since 2019. I had a dream about her son, the one that's Joshua's age, because she has two sons. And he was at my house and he was leaving, but he was the age that I knew him when they moved away, what, 15, 16? And I said, take a loaf of bread for your mom and tell her, we'll talk later. Like if we were in communication. And he took the bread and he left. And I said, what the hell? Why am I dreaming about these people? So I went to Chat GPT because my sister said, girl, use Chat GPT to find out where everybody at. So I went and I searched for her and I found her address. She moved to an entirely different town, like half hour away from here. They said she moved in December 2021. This is what ChatGPT telling me, telling me everything. Moved in December 2021, that she still lives at this other apartment. The apartment looks real, the complex looks real nice, like all bungalow type apartment. I don't know if maybe it's a senior apartment. And they had like 6 phone numbers for her. Not one of them worked. What else? Because ChatGPT just gather all the information off of Google, you know what I mean? What else? The son, the one that went to school with Joshua, I found out that he's using an entirely different name. He's using his middle name and I guess his father's name because he's always had his mom's name, right? Because the mom and dad weren't married. So I think he's using his father's last name and his middle name as his name for the internet. I'm like, I would have never found him if it hadn't been for Chat GPT, girl. And then the older brother, he's a director. He's always been in acting. He had long, beautiful blonde hair like Fabio. He cut it. He's still a handsome boy. Well, young man because he's in his 40s. And the other boy is Joshua's age, 35. And I found him too. I'm finding all these people. So when I go to the post office again, I have to go there to see if them people send me the comforter set. When I go to the post office again, I'm going to pen a letter. I'm going to write it in my handwriting, not type it. And I'm going to write to that address again to her and go, what's going on? What did I do to you? The only thing that I can think of is that she apparently used me as a reference, I think. It wasn't a co-signer. It was a reference. She used me as a reference for a property she bought. And I think later on they ran into trouble. They may have even lost the property because the government agencies were calling me. Like Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae were calling me saying, hey, do you know her? I'm like, yeah, she's my good friend. I really care for her, but she doesn't answer my calls. I don't have any information on her anymore. So I think maybe she's embarrassed about that, but she don't need to be. She don't need to be, girl. That's just a loan. This is America. You know how many people walk away from their loans? Your sanity comes first before some damn loan. So it's just really weird. Eevee, what you doing, girl? She's doing real well, guys. From the surgery, she's doing real well. Are you okay? Her nose is going because the wind's blowing. She's smelling all types of stuff. Friday, we start walking again. She's going to walk. She's going to take a bath. Oh, it's going to be a big day for her on Friday. I'm so glad that party's over, though, guys. I'm so glad. So how was your Memorial Day? I have a little video from Memorial Day. I didn't show the food or anything like that. Just when Joe was shutting off the grill and, he did some hot links. And it's too much sometimes, It's too much. It's too much. I have a story to tell you guys about Eevee. So Sunday or Saturday, I forgot what day it was, Jory came by to fix his truck and we made some fried jack. So we made 1 cup of flour, so we got 3 of the balls. We rolled it out like the tortilla and cut it into 2. So everybody was supposed to get 2 pieces, Joe, me, and Jory. So Jory ate first, Joe was eating, and then they both bounced, and then I went for my food. I was distracted with something. And when I went, I only found 1. I'm like, where's the next piece of the fried jack, right? So I thought maybe Joe took it, but he would have never done that without telling me, can I have that 3rd piece? Because then you're going to be left with 1 piece. Sometimes I'm okay with 1 piece. So he would ask. So he went to the gym, so I didn't want to call and bother him. So then Jory was home. I didn't want to call and bother him. So When Jada woke up, I verified that it wasn't her. And I didn't think it was her because I didn't leave the living room, right? I would have seen her. Plus, she would have asked me. Nobody will take it and not ask. So when I finally talked to Jory, probably Sunday, so this probably happened Saturday, and I asked him, he said, no, I only took the 2 piece. He says, I would have never taken the 3rd piece and not tell you. And I said, well, where the hell is the thing? We don't have no ghosts in this house. So the conclusion is it's Eevee. Eevee hopped up on her hind legs and stole that thing off the kitchen counter. So we have a thief. Joshua says he's Eve's lawyer and there's no concrete evidence that this happened and that I'm falsely accusing his client and he needs to see some evidence. So, like how Wednesday stole all the powder bun 3 years. Oh, today is Jory's wedding anniversary. 3 years, Jory and Esther. So I already texted Esther happy anniversary. I think I need to text Jory too, right? Oh my God. So today, what did I have on the counter? Their food. I already fed them their food and I was making their breakfast, to put it in the bowls. And we turned around and Eevee was up on her hind legs and up to here was above the damn counter. I said, Joshua, look. Joshua says, oh shit, Eevee, I can't be your liar no more. Joshua said, Eevee, I was trying to say you didn't do it, but girl, you did it. You did it. She's taller than the kitchen counter. I said, you can't leave nothing up there now. You got no, we got to start that training. No, don't do that. No, because we've been training her to stay out of the damn kitchen completely. But girl, Cora and Eevee, what y'all doing? So I think it was Sunday morning. I woke up and ants was trying to attack my snow cone syrup. They were trying to get into the kombucha, but the kombucha ain't for them, girl. It's too strong. It ain't for them. You know I'm mixing kombucha every 9 days, right? I drink 2 bottles in 9 days. I do 4 ounces a day. And then I have a 2-day break where I don't drink none of it because it's brewing in the fridge. Cora, you okay? Huh, Corianders? Don't worry, baby. We're going to go walk Friday. Everybody going to walk Friday. I've been doing my workout in the house because I can't walk. Leave Grandpa alone. Eevee is 3/4 lab and 1/4 blue healer, but she acts 100% blue healer. The only part of her is for the lab is the way she looks and the way she eats. I think I'm gonna go inside. It's cold out here. I'm moving the table, guys. Let me get my glasses. My glasses. Okay. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's see if Joe will get the thing from. Leave Cora alone. See how she bought Cora? She bought Cora night and day. Joe and I clean out the patio really well. We set out tables so we can record the videos. Hi, Hazel. Jose Luis Marc Antonio. Thank you, baby. Oh, the cold boy. I couldn't stay out there no more. It's too cold. What came? Junk? So, guys, Hazel. Hold on, make a carry this thing up. It's too low. It's too low. How low can you go? Let me turn off this fan. So, Hazel, did you see how what's her face had a medical crisis on the house floor? That was scary. What do you think it is? She said it was leg surgery or something that she was dealing with. My mortgage is going up next month by almost $100. Why? Because they're now paying the trash bill in with the mortgage and they need their money in that escrow account. I'm too messy and I'm too dumb. Yeah, this is better. Out there too cold. I couldn't take it no more. Couldn't take it no more, no more, no more, no more. So Hazel, we already talked about the French President Macron, that's in the name. And the fact that the lady shoved him in the face, the wife. Why the wife look like that? Of course, people are saying, oh, she a man, she a man. I don't think she's a man. But why she look like that? Bad plastic surgery or something? I'm sorry, but I'm going to keep growing old gracefully and get wrinkled up and mash up because I ain't doing none of the stuff people do out there to look young. I just saw it after the fact. Did you see the young man, the story about the young man that unalived himself while he was in jail because he was mentally ill? When they did the story about him, they showed him how he was singing a little 4 or 5 lines of a song that he was making. And it was a really catchy tune, and I find myself kind of singing the song all over the house and just really praying for that young man and his family. So it's plastic surgery makes she look so ugly, Diane, or is she just born ugly? How the hell can I be 39 and get together with a 15-year-old boy? That don't make no sense to me. I am 58 and I couldn't even get together with somebody with 45. I just can't. They said, that's what I read, Hazel, because I had to go look it up. She's 72 and he's 47. How long since they've been married? They've been married for a while, right? Did you see the crazy man when he was crumbling down and talk about trophy wives? When he went somewhere and he was talking about trophy wives? I'm like, was he talking about himself? Because he said trophy wives, it works out for a little while. Was he talking about himself? Because you know that lady no want him. Too much sun? Diane says she looked like that, like leather because of too much sun. No, I'm the one that says she looked like leather. Diane didn't say that part. Stalker coming at the house now. Did you guys see that Anonymous said they're going to drop something on, I think it's June 30th. Because it was supposed to be 38 days from the day they put out the video. They put out the video on the 23rd of May. So when I added the days forward, it got me to June 30th. But one of my favorite card readers keeps saying July 1st. July 1st is my sister's birthday. So it would be that day that something would happen, right? Yep, I thought the same, but all his wives were trophy wives. Yeah. So is that what he's talking about? Is he talking about himself? I'm sitting there watching how the man quarrel with Putin. I'm like, you don't mess with Putin? Putin and the Kremlin gonna get you. Thank you, SI. Yeah, I'm gonna be 59 in August. They probably smoke. A lot of them French people smoke, right? And smoking will wrinkle you up. Yeah. Yeah. Next year, August, I'll be 60. Party over here? Nah, we ain't gonna have no damn party. I want to have a party. I miss having parties. I haven't had a party in 9 years since Mama passed. Well, more than 9 years, because the last party I had was 2014 and Mama passed 2016. So it's 11 years since I've had a party. And I want to have a party, but girl, I don't want to do all that cooking. Eevee, don't you see me on this live? Girl.
Hi.
Not you. Nobody talking to you, Joe. We talking to Eevee. Girl, my birthday is in August and I don't want to cook in that heat. And then you have to make like a dish that you can make a lot of. Like I wouldn't do a barbecue for my birthday if I'm inviting at 40, 45, 50 people. I would never do a barbecue for that. That would get real pricey. I would never do oxtails. That's going to be too pricey. What else? And then to see people put your oxtail in the plate and bite one little piece of it and not eat the rest. Oh, I would have a cow. I would literally give birth to a cow. What? You need to suck that oxtail to the bone. Okay? I would walk around and say, you better eat the rest of that. You better eat that. Eat the food, Tina. So I'm like, no, you kind of have to do rice and beans. Eevee, I will lock the door, you know. I'm going to lock her ass on the porch because she barking too much. She barking after the cat outside. There's a black cat outside. A beautiful black cat with green eyes. But we are not cat people up in here. We don't even want Esther to consider cat because she don't want it. Yeah, so last week was a lot of hard work making those videos for the AI companies. Me and Joe sat out in the backyard and we just run the mouth. We run the mouth for 45 minutes non-stop. Then I would put like a beginning and an ending and save, upload, save, upload, save. Drop the link, upload, drop. Because the company that's selling my stuff right now, they're paying $20 an hour. I think the first batch they were paying $36 an hour. Right now they said for the month of May it was $20 an hour. So I guess they keep negotiating with the companies what they're going to pay out. But I know that those companies like ChatGPT, which is OpenAI, and Google and Moon Valley, those companies are paying $1 to $4 a minute for your footage. At $1 a minute, that's $60 an hour. See how much less I'm getting? But I can't sell to those companies directly because they don't allow that. You have to go through an aggregate, right? So the other aggregate that the one I'm working for sends the clips to have them package it to sell to the AI companies, that company is paying $40 an hour. And so I'm uploading stuff to them too. I'm uploading to 2 locations. Then I found a 3rd location. So I'm doing Trovio and I found Calliope. I'm not playing. I'm over here investigating. And as soon as I get extra money in, I'm going to go buy fabric. And I'm going to be sewing some blouses for the summer. And I bought a bathing suit, like if I go to Jory's pool. But it doesn't have sleeves. And I hate my arms out. So I might make boho sleeves. And just attach it like right there. I don't know how it's going to look. I'll go to the fabric store and buy bathing suit fabric. Eevee! Ooh, that dog is something else. She turned 7 months on the 24th. I feel like somebody's birthday is today too, though. 27th of May, like I missed somebody's birthday. But maybe it's somebody that don't count, so who cares? That's her whistle. She has that sexy girl whistle. Then the other dog whistle is... That's her whistle. They have different whistles. That whistle that I just whistled was handed down from my dad's side of the family. I think from the mom. I don't know where she got it from. If it's from her people or maybe one of her baby daddies. I've always heard that it was my dad's dad whistle, but I don't think it's true. But it's a family whistle. And if you walk anywhere and you hear that whistle, it's my family. My kids know it like they're trained puppies. When Joshua used to work at the video rental store and I walked in and I whistled like that, right away he knows I'm in the store. This dog gave me a headache. So I just have to go. When I'm done, I have a little bit more stuff to tidy in the kitchen. And then I'm going to go back to editing the video that I was making since yesterday. And then I have to clean out the hard drive. Because once the editing program gets full, you have to go behind the scenes and throw away all the footage or you can't edit anything else. One of these days, I'll buy another Mac computer and I'll get more hard drive space on it. This one has like 512 and I think the common thing now is a terabyte. I would be so happy to have a terabyte. Let me tell you that much. I'd be so, but when we're done with our, like when I'm done with my Macs, we don't get rid of them. Like the first Mac that I got when I first started to do the show, I gave that to Joshua, and it moves slow and it has to stay plugged in because the battery is no good, but it still works. The second Mac that I got, I gave to Jada, and she's still using it. It's still good. I got it like maybe a year before I got this one, or maybe 9 months before I got this one. And then now I have this one, and I've had this one for quite some time now, a good 7, 8, 9 years. So when I get a new one in the future, I think Joshua will probably beg for this one. He'll probably say, "Can I get that one, Mom? Because the other one's old." And what will he do with the old one? I don't know. But we don't get rid of them. Maybe he'll use it for parts. Who knows? Mm-mm-mm. I hear the AC kind of revving. No, she's laying on her bed. Thank God. Maybe she'll take a nap. Then maybe I could take a nap. What do you guys think? It's 7:30. Yeah, I just wanted to come live to show proof of life, guys. I'm here. I'm here. I am just working on different things behind the scenes. And then I come back to making my YouTube videos. And I'm working on cooking videos, but I want to get like a bunch of them lined up to where I could just play those right through, you know. So you'll see those eventually. They're cooking videos, so they don't have to have no time frame. So, all right, guys. I'm going to end this one. Thank you for hanging with me. See you start again. I'll see you again before the week ends, okay? Today is barely Tuesday. Bye.